Alright, so another stab at this. It might bugger up on me again. Just getting a link up. So this isn't a Primal Scream tune. That is a Primal Scream tune, but it's actually based on an older song. See Shaw done a bit of streaming as well earlier. So, just a quick stream really. I was out last night. First time I'd had a wee drink in a while. All free. Got myself on a bus up the road at 12 at midnight and I could have stayed out till God knows when. So, quite pleased with myself in some regards. Still feel a bit rough today, but not hugely so. I have blown a lot of the cobwebs away for a walk and all that. So, playing against a decent team here. Seems to have matched me against, I don't know, is it a fair match? Seems it, I suppose, eh? Fair enough. Could be really good, this guy. So I'm not really feeling it. Still should give him a risk, eh? I think that's really what I would go with. Let's do it. I'm expecting a bit of a slaughtering here. It's thankfully not as demanding as last week's Challenge Cup. If I'm being honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with our campaign this week. Or I was when I looked at it on the surface. But I could really just do with a week where if I'm going to play this game, I'm just playing with what I've got. When you get agents up there with legends and stuff, it's very easy just to work up the 10k and try and spin them. That's not really something I need to worry about too much this week.
Keep an eye on the centre-back's composure on the ball and his confidence in distributing it from the back. And if given enough time, he'll step forward and drive their momentum.
So this is also Primal Scream and it's called Gentle Tuesday.
That's not the ball he wanted. And Trevor, typically well positioned. Wilcock takes one over.
Good defending Palomino. Yeah, I say Palomino, fucking rubbish. Zelku, Cunha, Shio, Romario. Oh, here he is again, Romario. Oh, folks. Oh.
Winston desperately wants to get on the end of this. East Kilbride in the players away here, Jim. What is that one?
Rookie mistakes everywhere here. And try to build.
They hit teams with everything they've got.
As was that, look at this.
Mertens. Get it forward quickly.
Ignacio just getting caught in wee positions here that I'm not liking. And look at this, 1-0. Fucking hell, man. For Mario's man.
Very much a lesson learned. East Kilbride with the early advantage. He's having a look round.
I'm enjoying getting picked off in this match now. But I'm just going to go for it. Just going to go for it and see what happens. It's 2-0. He's changed his formation. I'm pretty sure of it. Feels like it. That's Candreva twice. No. Fuck it. I'm just going to sit in that screen. What's he doing? Just going to tiki-taka. Fuck it. Hey, come on, pal.
East Kilbride have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. That second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now. They should be able to take it on from here and either add to the lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other. Passes it through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Like a final warning, still no card. Mertens taking charge of the dead ball. East Kilbride looking to widen the gap even further here. That was travelling.
Never fussed me. So here's a favourite. My Perfect Cousin by the Undertones. There we go, short fucking ass passes. Just feel like I'm about to get dicked over constantly here. Paul passes just about reaching targets and no more. It's kind of obviously slows down momentum. Now I'm just going to play slowly now.
Very well to get to that. The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It's a smart boy there. I like to know my perfect cousin. I like to do he doesn't. He's his family's pride and joy, his mother's little golden boy.
It's a brilliant interception.
Nah, this is hot shit. There we go. Nope.
Trevor is on the back foot. Aim low and direct. Half-time and still behind. And make something happen now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cut out in the nick of time.
Kaleidoscope by Ride. Topper of a tune.
Right through the middle. Griezmann, he's left his man.
You can just go away with your Griezmann.
Forward it goes. Walcott battles to win it back. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mertens. Looks to slip it through. Massive lead! Oh, great save, real blast. Whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half.
Feels like it's not with me.
This isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager missed
2 crappy goals conceded. I am admittedly being quite sloppy here. I don't feel like the races at all. But it is what it is. I don't want you to understand. So yeah, Abel Hernandez comes on, along with Felipe Anderson. Very much a more attack-minded wide midfielder than what I had Carvajal tasked to do, without shadow of a doubt. We'll just see what we get here. I'm not expecting to be a lot. Doesn't feel like I'm going to get the rub of the green in a lot of things. These passes just taking a little bit longer to reach targets and stuff. It's a bit annoying. Don't chase it, come back to keeper. So yeah, I think this week, over the next 7 days, I am going to try and GP hold. I note that there's a decent wee co-op bonus campaign on the go there now. Co-op something I've kind of struggled to get into this year. A lot of that could just down to having a suitable, a reliable sort of co-op partner, as it were. Somebody who knows how you play, you know how they play. And then it's a lottery then. Just depends who you get paired with, who you get paired against. And, you know, well, it speaks for itself. Cooperation is going to work brilliantly in this game. But I'm not really sure. I don't know what other guys' thoughts are. I just see a lot of the on-screen fare, shall we say, user interfaces in co-op gameplay. It can be a little bit off-putting. Just a little bit too much screen furniture going on there. I'm having an absolute shocker here, so far as any creative goes.
He's tried one. What a save! Felipe Anderson.
Now this tune is called If I Could Shine by The Sweetest Ache. Pre-Stone Roses type, that kind of, I think it's mid-80s sort of indie guitar. Love it. Might be wrong on exactly when it was released. Team's just falling apart a little bit in this match. Not doing anything of any note.
composure to keep it on target. Out to the flank. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Played in by
The cross,
Hernandez.
just don't have a player to do something worthy.
Oh, who's going to get there?
That should have been yours in the Del too.
Is on. Mertens.
Oh, good luck trying to get by Big Tim with that, you twerp.
Hernandez. Looks like a good ball through. That intervention was very necessary.
You make mistakes, Big Tim.
Rafa passes it through.
He doesn't suffer fools gladly.
It's back. Not got it. That's the keeper. Papadopoulos. A real chance to break. Now the pass. Oh, it's broken through. Mertens. Timely intervention.
Oh, your wee cutback not work. Oh, what a wee shame.
Defending was strong and firm. Looks like a good ball through. Papadopoulos deserves great credit for the block. Prepared to put his body on the line. He's made certain that won't get through.
There's Tim with a mistake.
It's not in. Cushinio cuts it out.
And the recovery. So this is kind of all petered out pretty much. I'd probably dare say I've picked some rather silly advanced instructions, but
Back into the middle.
it's two quick crappy goals like that and I kind of just lost.
Hernandez. Big chance.
Fucking hell. And that's when you get a wee feel that it's not going to go your way. Hernandez has definitely made a difference since coming on, and to be fair, because of my manager's natural counter-attacking instruction, in this match, tiki-taka has worked. I can feel the impact it's having, and it might be something to go to in future. Maybe to see out matches. Certainly had more of the ball in that second half, higher up the pitch. Rubbish goals conceded, terrible goals. And I don't know if that's because I had normally you use that support striker to mark a defensive midfielder. What I've done there is used a support striker and just tasked them to mark a deeper line centre midfielder, and it just didn't work because Candreva's got both goals, and just after a certain point Romario's effectiveness at man marking is just out the window, and probably rightfully, I don't know, maybe the game's coded in such a way whereby you've tasked a support striker to offer that kind of marking job, but we can't have him running away back into 6-yard box and stuff. It just never happen. This is called Cottager by 1000 Yard Stare, and it's a live version of it recorded maybe in the last 10 years or so, and it's cracking. I don't think they produce new material of it. I think they've just, with that album, they've just jumped in the studio and thought, I remember some of their older stuff, why don't we just play it live? American dream, don't want to drown out in your river, want to wallow in my stream. Just a good wee guitar band, and I say wee band because they never really scaled the heights or anything, just went about their business. Decent riffs. these islands secure me. American dream, don't want to die in your river, want to water in my stream. Let me glance over squad management here for a minute. Should I just bring in a bit more baller in defensive mid? Yeah, there's a option. That might be a good wee duo. I don't think Carvajal has quite got the ability in that role as Dani Alves. Yeah. 79 is a magic number in this game, see when it comes to proficiency in a position, especially I think a secondary position, because you'll find a lot of players, well, you know, an example there being a right back, you push him to right midfield, a lot of players in this game who may, you know, will drop considerably moving into a right midfield position. Now Alves is dropping 5 points, but I don't know, there's something about a 79 OVR proficiency in a secondary position, it tends to be a nice wee sweet spot. Anything above that obviously is great as well, or in theory should be, but let's just say Dani Alves plays right midfield at 79 better than Perisic is playing for me at left midfield at 80. So there we go. Ignacio Fernandez in right midfield is a 79, again a sweet 79. But enough blether. Let's go back into it. So this is also 1,000 yard stare and it's called Keepsake. There's a north side vibe to this tune. Isn't your keepsake guaranteed? Stone roses around your door. Stone painted. I remember years ago when I first heard that song, I thought he was singing the Stone Roses are at your door. That's what it sounds like. Haven't I seen your hair before? Right, issues. Unfit keeper is a biggie. It was going to bring in Palomino. Bucky needs to stay in sticks. Alves, no feeling it. Oh, left it. And of course it's a 4-3-3 I'm up against here, folks. PES, my club. What fucking other formation could I possibly hope to be facing up against with any frequency other than that? So I'm going to go defensive on Ignacio, and I'm going to apply the tiki-taka instruction. Defence, I think wing-backs might be wise. Man marking instructions, well again, you're not playing with a DM, I'm not going to do that, I'm not doing that again with a Mario. What does that really leave? Should I put a marking assignment on, say, Guadardo or Chalanoglu? feels like I maybe should, is using not wingers, but support strikers, with Yarmolenko and Poulsen. Poulsen is a support striker. I'm going to just try that. Proper wig out moment, that, innit? I like the drummer.
It's great to be here. And we're underway. Leo, do you seem to have a particular identity?
Echoes of I Am the Resurrection when it goes nuts there.
Rotation of position is standard practice for this team. There's a lot of movement and a lot of options. So what now?
Ball through to Romario.
To shoot.
Corner. Don't know why that's playing again. Yeah. Picked an old kicker and everything here just to... Was he fucking around me?
It's anyone's ball.
Uh-oh, dual shock battery level low. I was me thinking it was plugged in anyway.
Looks to slip it through. Romario.
Romario!
Superb!
Goal! Romario de Faria.
Here we are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more. Oh, look, it's always
This is Shuffle Your Feet by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Guitarist Peter Hayes used to be in Brian Jonestown Massacre. Went away, done his own thing, done it alright.
Everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. It's a loose ball.
Certainly had more commercial success in the Brian Jonestown Massacre without question. Oh.
And he's there to cut it out.
Here's a wee favourite. On the ball here.
He's on a charge. Lovely bit of skill. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good play. Great play. Oh, what a save. Think of that being Yarmolenko in the end of that cross goal, 2-0. Just to use an example of a right midfielder who is just that little bit more of a powerful goal threat. Don't get me wrong, Felipe Anderson is, but I would say Yarmolenko as a goal scoring midfielder is better than Felipe Anderson. Which might run counter to what maybe a lot of others would think about this game, and so much that, well, if you get a pace forward it's going to be easy. Not the case. Players have strengths and if played through. And I love that, I love learning about players in this game. How to use them, how best to use them, what works, what doesn't. People will try and convince you, some cynics will say that, no, that doesn't matter. It absolutely does. You set up a team properly in this, and I'm not saying I claim to do it every time, but I know what my best lineup is. This isn't my best lineup I'm playing with, and my best lineup is not gold and black ball level players. It would be, I would say, Kimpembe and Diego Carlos, for example, both silver ball ballers in centre defence. De Chilio at left back, alternating between him and Johnny Castro, again both silver ball players. Fosu Mensah, Andre Almeida, silver ball Andre Almeida, bronze ball Fosu Mensah, that's right back. Knockout Ned in defensive mid, although, you know, that's obviously, you know, that's just a kind of attachment to a player, and there's a lot of development to go in him, so hence I play him in a lot of games. Otherwise, I would maybe go with two centre midfielders or a far more complete, shall we say, defensive midfielder. But again, I don't have any black ball defensive midfielders, nor do I have any black ball centre midfielders, so yeah, Ignacio Silva. Oh dear.
They found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
I'm getting a wee bit of focus here because I'm just allowing this guy to get into it a wee bit.
Super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now, if I win this, I win a spin, but I've got 140 players at 140 players now in my squad, so kind of know it's going to be difficult to consider using it. I did a spin before coming online, and it was a random spin, and I landed a silver player in the form of Balta, Hassan Balta, who is 34-year-old, left-footed centre-back, but has the, yep, you guessed it, defensive full-back playing style, which certainly wasn't on the lookout for him as a defensive full-back. Having had a wee look in PES DV, he seems to level up okay for a silver baller, up to about 81. And an 81, I'd think, for a defensive full-back is no bad. So he's level 1 now. I might keep him. I feel like I should. I didn't pause that there. Right, let's get a good taker here. Get Ignacio trying it. Right, so it's 60%. Not hard enough. What a goal, Ignacio! And there he is, folks. My favourite centre midfielder in my squad, Ignacio Fernandez. Wand of a left foot. 76 it says, or 75 was that it said for free kicks. Nah. Again, it comes down to player feel. That range for Ignacio, I feel like I've got a chance. And it showed there. Awesome stuff. As Love Burns by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club plays. I should quickly take my eye off the ball completely here and just cue up a couple of tunes. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, we look in the game plan screen. Changes of hooligan could be made at any point here. I'm going to roll with it, man. I'm just going to roll with this.
Here we go again. It's been one straight back.
A lot will hinge on Ignacio. There's again.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ah, damn it. So yeah, I have brought Cristiano Ronaldo into this game. It's the online challenge cup, innit? The chances of you facing some worldly teams is quite high.
It's a fabulous position.
Good defending there, briefly.
Nice to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here.
That'll do.
Romario.
I'm going to try to do a wee bit too much there, but got away with it.
Tries a through ball. Cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Was too timid to make it through the
Bringing
defense.
Ignacio in here.
And improved upon, I'm sure.
Tell you what, see this Palomino dude? I've been enjoying using him. He's only 77 OVR currently as a centre back, but he is a left-footed centre back. He's probably third choice. No, well, maybe not actually. That might be a little bit cruel on the guy. Lucas Hernandez, I've still to get the best. You know, I'm in a leveling up drive with him now. Got him over 30, so that'll be interesting.
Yarmolenko clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Those crossfield passes, interesting little thoughts on those. I don't think they go out of play enough. I don't think you can overhit them that well. And I'm not saying, oh, wouldn't it be great to just fuck up passes all the time, but I just feel that it's not even about that. Overhitting them, I mean something that can maybe just drop over your player's, your intended target's head. It has to go and recover. What tends to happen is just fall short. It's right at him. If he's in space, he'll get it. If any defenders are about there, they're going to cause a bother more often than not. And that's a lovely pass in fairness. And you don't want Cristiano getting there. Came away at a footballer here, alright, this match. The night.
Tries a through ball. Felipe Anderson.
And I'm just taking my foot off the gas a wee bit here. Just try to see it out. I might be doing it a little bit too early. Now this is Batucada, por favor, by Bob Azam.
Cristiano Ronaldo has a swing at it.
Tried to chip. And the thing is, see, because of Romario's low centre of gravity, his pace and coming in at the ball there, a chip there was not going to be like a kind of scoopy chip, it was going to be a wee dink variety, which I like.
And the counter is on. Now the pass.
Right, come on, Romario. Wee explosive last 10 minutes here for you, mate. Well, music from your homeland plays. Oh. I honestly love this. I like Batucada music in general, but I love this one in particular. I did tell you about the story how Derek May opened a DJ set with this. Anyone else worth giving a wee run out to here? Why not, eh? I just love that in this one stops, wee pause, starts again a little bit faster, and it does that a couple of times. Just brilliant. Should ask for this in the Works Night Out playlist. A little bit of rage about that last night, so I did. Talking about, alright, we're going to have this playlist, going to be eclectic, you know, people just put requests in. Same old crap. What happened was requests were made and apparently tons of them just get vetoed and stuff, and like excuses were made like, oh well, people picked Slayer. Now let me tell you something, I think Slayer are absolute garbage, right? But I have an idea that I think I know who would have picked that, and why can't that dude get to listen to his tune? But he can't get to listen to it, but somebody who's a big fan of fucking Calvin Harris can be entertained all evening. I guess that's why pop music is called pop music, but fuck me, it's so boring. And as for my own choices, I asked for This Is the One by the Stone Roses. Thought maybe towards the end of the night. Not insisting it had to happen, but I did pick Nolan Porter, Gloria Jones and the Supremes. That's fucking Motown and Northern Soul. What the fuck is wrong with that? Although kudos to my mate in work who did pick Superstition by Stevie Wonder, which did get an airing. And I certainly did hit the dance floor then. Oh boy, did I hit the dance floor when that came on. Irresistible. So that is the Online Challenge Cup 1. Go early doors here for Romario de Faria. It's just Romario Faria, isn't it? What's that? I need to check to see if there is any sort of Batukada groups in Scotland. See if I can get involved in that. A lot of people go and do choir and shit. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I should just go and join a big Batukada troop. What a free kick that was by Big Ignacio, eh? Boom! And then just right at the end here, the Mario should have got himself a couple more actually, to be fair. That might have been a perfect opportunity to try another cheeky chip. But won. And that was just more or less, in many respects, that was very similar to my victory there, was similar to my previous opponent's victory against me. Just, you know, enough about me. And to be fair to this guy, he actually, I like his team. I do like his team. Veltman's a build-up right back. Theo Hernandez is a flying machine of a left back. Not got much familiarity with Arias. Guadardo's handy enough. Stepanenko, I'm sure Shaw could tell you about. Chalanoglu definitely has some skills. Big Yarmy, Yarmolenko. I spoke about him. Poulsen's a centre forward I would not mind landing at all. He's a bother online, as is Werner. He never made any subs. If he made some subs at 1-0, 2-0, maybe he might have got a change of flow. It does matter. But without shadow of a doubt, I think the best moment in that match was Ignacio's free kick. I've actually done a wee bit of research on some of these players that I've got, who maybe I don't watch a lot. I mean, I certainly can't claim to watch tons of Argentinian football. Although it's one of those things, it's in the rotation when it comes to highlights. If you get an awareness of certain fixtures and stuff, you'll maybe check it out. But again, I think that's the cool thing about football games. It's not just about a wee check in PES DB. You know, is this player any good? Yep, go level up. Alright, shit hot, keep him. That does factor, but what also does is, and what it does also inspire, I should say, is just like, oh, who is this guy actually? Who's this guy in real life? Let's do a wee bit of reading about him. And I've learned that Ignacio Fernandez has had one solitary cap for Argentina, and that was last June. He's 27-year-old, still at River Plate. You just wonder if a guy like that's ever going to get a break. And anything I've watched him, you know, I have done watched some YouTube reels and stuff, as is the way, you know, and that certainly doesn't tell you everything about a player. But I actually contacted somebody who worked in this game, and I asked him the question: see these some of these sort of South American players who are, you know, certainly the gold ball level, but, you know, without question, you know, silver ball level players. Is there a little bit, so is there work done on player ID in these sort of South American league players? And I've been informed that absolutely, because what it is they use editors globally. So they're referred to as LATAM, so Latin America. So they've got a kind of Latin American bunch of editors, and it, you know, it can be about, this is what I think the guy is like statistically. But I believe they might have some input as to, right, well, here's, you know, they'll supply footage to the development team and say, right, well, here's his stats, have a look at how he plays, and see Ignacio Fernandez in this game, and then you see some of his footage on YouTube and stuff. There are similarities, and it's not just like, oh, he's using his left foot. There are similarities to some movements and his control, you know, certainly his movements and shifts to the ball in midfield and things like that. And I think it's really, really cool to see. And this stuff's only going to get better in years to come. I want to be playing these games still in 2 decades and just being blown away again. So this is Spread Your Love by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Online Challenge Cup has been won. And I feel that in the interest of the stream, to wrap it up, I should spin it. Very tempted just to, you know, later on tonight. I've been hearing that this is paying out some decent GP, and also you get special trainers. I don't know if I should just do it, you know, if I get the time to later on, as a weekend and all that, maybe just sit and blast this for 3 hours, just play matches and just try and get a bit of GP turnover. Because actually, you know, you're not going through a game whereby 11 of your players are going to use up contracts, if you know what I mean. The selection of them. Yeah, my rhythm's off now. Let your love life. Let your love life. Do you know what I was thinking about the other night? Asako, pouring him into Pitania, or indeed Galabino. Pitania would be the wiser choice. I really do like Asako, but he's just sitting there and... See the thing about Guidetti as well, he's a target man, not particularly the tallest target man, or indeed the strongest target man, but he has a whole set of skills. Knuckle shot and all sorts, and it's like, you know what, that guy levelled up might be shit hot. I'm looking elsewhere, but Falcao might be on borrowed time. I landed Pulisic a couple of nights ago, not really played him yet, and he's every bit a winger. I don't even know if he gets gains on midfield positions, but again, he's another one that's like, do I really want him? Do I really need him? Alright, I landed Alan Patrick of Shakhtar, so I'd be interested as to your thoughts on that player. Hadn't had a wee look at his skills, I'm like that, well, you know what, probably should keep just for a wee bit, maybe get him a wee run out. But what I'm looking at here is a player just to maybe ditch, and it's looking like it might be the guy who I acquired shortly before coming online at this rate. Because a player like Balta, if I really want him, I can get him. I dare say it's a case of 3-star centre back, 3-star defensive fullback, and 3-star Turkey, for example. If I really wanted to get him, I have 6 defensive fullbacks. I think I'm covered. You know, if I got them all in new contracts, that's 60 matches, 30 matches in each flank. I've got to be able to try and start working with that. So convert to trainer, my man. You're out the door. Maybe later. Although I do still maintain, I think it's more Goncalia I would like. And Schmelzer. If I was to expand that little roster, that little collection of defensive fullbacks. So this is Red Eyes and Tears, also by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. So I believe you get 3 players, or 3 players available. So I still to do the VCOM stuff. So there's going to be 3 spins on this Champions League Stars quarter-final agent. Now they have done something a wee bit cheeky here. Something I'm not entirely over the moon about. And it's this. UEFA Champions League Stars quarter-final gold. Right, see, once a day. Once a day you get the option, so that's fine. I've not really got an issue with that. If somebody wants to go and spend on that, that's fine, you know, GP or coins. But once a day what they're doing is they're giving you one spin where you're guaranteed gold or above, for coins only. For coins only. That's purchasing, that, you know, that's basically, and look at that pool of players, as it is at the moment. You drop the silvers from that, that's a clearable agent. For a lot of people, what's that? 74 players, either gold or black. You'll get guys clearing that agent. You'll get people spending money to clear the agent. The fact is, there'll be people there who've probably maybe already got over half of those players that are available between the gold and the black, so it doesn't become too much of an expense. And this is where, see, maybe, why can't a guy who doesn't want to do that spend money outright? Why can't there be an alternate option there? So, I'm thinking, for example, even if it's a bit of a ball ache of a task, 5 matches against top player, you know? 5 matches against top player using 3-star or below skill level, 3-star or below team strength against top player Barcelona, Real Madrid, you know, big clubs. That should be a decent challenge. At the end of it, well done, pal. Here's an agent for, and I would want it to be the same as what it is when you do the pay, and that is a level 30 gold or black guarantee. Now, should that be a daily thing? I don't know. I don't want to see this game kind of tipping towards just too much in the way of gold and black ball players. Although, see, to be honest with you, that level 3-star, that 3-star level cap for team strength is a sweet spot still. I still maintain that. Operating within that budget, that, you know, staying below that 1899 is worth doing. So that is something that I would I'd want them to kind of, I don't know, almost promote. And I guess they can claim that they are, because they do a silver level minimum. The problem is, for a lot of folk, and I'm no different in that regard, when you get silver balls, the inclination's just to go, ugh. Unless it's somebody you're aware of, really wanted, for example. Now, what I'll do is, I will have a little look at the pool here. So as you can see, my black ball hoard from the agent available is probably pretty good. It is. I mean, there's a whole selection of black ball players I would take in a heartbeat. Now there's one, Quadrado. Get a Quadrado back in, you know, land a Quadrado. I could go back to that Antonio Conte formation I've got, which is 3 at the back with 2, you know, left and right midfielder, but essentially you'd be needing guys with some decent-ish defensive chops, good energy levels, definitely. Dzeko is a target man. Take him. Pjanic without shadow of a doubt. Rakitic, yeah, I would take Rakitic. I'd love Marquisio, but just increase the collection of Serie A players. I might do that at some point, just try and build a squad that is Serie A based players exclusively, or former Serie A stars included. Going further up this chain, well, I've done pretty well. I've got Buffon, I've got Higuain, I've got Ronaldo, I've got Aguero, I've got Marcelo, Kroos, Dybala, Iniesta, Sergio Ramos. I had Suarez in PES 2017, my club. Good player. Of course I would take Messi, but there's also part of me that's just like, do you know what? If I land Messi, I'm going to play Messi a lot, and it's like, I don't want to be distracted like that. I want to try and operate within that kind of Master League type, you know, style that I've got. That these guys should be out there and elsewhere, you know, not in my team. Bernadeschi. is interesting as well. So I look at the pool there. So I'll go to the silver level players because, I mean, let's be honest, this is probably what we're going to be landing. Eh? Who would I take? Pizarro. Well, he's an anchorman centre midfielder. Right footed. Him on one side, Ignacio on left footed on the other. Argentinian pairing. Would be sweet. Ganso. Once height. Much height, Ganso. Absolutely no place for him in my current lineup. So spinning him, I suppose, if nothing else, would be an easy convert to trainer. Paco Alafer, I think I had him briefly. Get rid. Alex Vidal I've had. And one for Shaw there. Linglet. If I spun him and went, do you know what, I don't want him, I have both Kimpembe and Lucas Hernandez, who are French, left-footed centre-backs. He would give a boost, nice boost to either of those. Garcia, right-back French, nobody would put him into. Juan Jesus. Well, he seems alright as well. Schick I've had before. He's got no player skills. His style is trickster, maze and run, incisive run. Actually, there was one of these campaigns where you could just get special trainers all the time and there's maybe some XP bonuses, and I just poured a lot into him to take him up to a level 81 and then I just lost patience. It wasn't that he was playing bad, it was just the size of my squad at the time. Marcos Llorente. I mean, the silver ball level players are not bad. Steraro. Andy Robertson. I thought he would have pinpoint crossing, special skill. Zinchenko. Arnold. And this guy in real life's meant to be, I've seen him a few times, he's looked pretty good. But he is a non-real facer. And he's a registered left winger, who apparently can play either side of midfield as well. Probably with a drop. Could be surprised there, but I would reckon it would be. And probably another convert to job. So let's have a spin. I'm going to put on Star Roving by Slow Dive maybe. Nah, it's a little bit. Let's see. What about Black Math? Black Math by the White Stripes, eh? I actually listened to Olive Elephant the other day there. I still think that's a cracking album. Michigan State guitar music, good shit. So I'm getting a good silver ball player here, and I am indeed getting Pizarro, anchorman, centre midfielder, Argentina. Well. One touch pass, fighting spirit, man marking, centre midfielder. Given my preference for a 4-4-2, he makes it a little bit different. He's a different prospect. A centre midfielder anchor man. I'm happy with that. I'm actually happy with that spin. It's going to need a lot of work, he'll probably be more in that kind of development level squad that I'll probably look to nurture. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with his acquisition. So, welcome aboard, Pizarro. So not all silver ballers are worth having a little think over, and he's definitely one, considering all in my formation. I could actually, you know, along with players that play in Serie A 11, or Italians and just players that play in Serie A 11, I think I could easily do similar with, well, maybe not a starting 11 of Argentinian players because we don't have an Argentinian goalie, but I think I could do similar. We're going to have a look at Pizarro. And why is it saying he's not in the database? That are odd. So I'll try PES. No players found. What am I doing wrong here? Form 5. It's got those. Love this tune as well. Good weak foot usage and accuracy. It goes up to an 84, folks. Inside from a 79 OVR at level 30. And he's got 23 levels to get there, but he does get to an overall 84. I'm keeping him. I've just got some curiosity on things I can't afford. So who do we have available manager-wise? Now, Allegri I own, unless... Oh, they've changed them. Oh no, I don't have Allegri. That's horseshit, sorry. They've changed up Design to a 4-2-2-2. Valverde 4-2-2-2. The Francesco Roma managers 4-3-3. Coleman. Ooh, you know what? You know what, folks? I can't afford them just now. Should I just fucking go for it and try and get 16,000? Reason for that is I do like 5 at the back. Now I wonder what these switch ups you can make with these players is. Can the EMF become a CMF, for example? Can those two centre midfielders, do they have greater flexibility? I wouldn't think so. I think they'd be stuck between CMF and DMF. His defensive lines, low, not hugely compact. Support range on a defensive tactic could spread out, and it's not particularly tight. And then offensive, he has possession, short pass, wide attacking area, which I dare say means an AMF would have to do a power of work. Centre forwards, I'd need sort of centre forwards who like going down channels. Left back and right back, I would definitely just still be using initially defensive fullbacks. Just would. I would get greater control over overlaps doing that. Coleman might be on the list. Garitano, I've got, who's 5-2-2-1. I like him, I like his formation. I'm just beginning to think that some of these leadership and adaptability are quite telling in the game, shall we say. Lots of variants on 4 at the back, of course. I think Coleman might be my target here. Hypnotised by the white stripes, of course. Now, that is also quite an interesting little formation. 2 sitters in midfield. Could really shore up the middle with that kind of formation. I could switch it up regards to left midfielders and right midfielders, depending on the task, depending on the opposition. I could still do an Alves and an Acuna, say, or I could go all out, Felipe Andersons, Yarmolenko's, Carrasco's, Perotti's, all these kind of players that can play these wide midfield positions. Could go down that route. I've got plenty of players who can slot into AMF, including Big Ignacio. And of course that solitary centre forward, which in that instance I'd have a tendency to go with a target man or powerful fox in the box players such as Mandzukic. So I mean, again, Allegri's quite quite the proposition. The problem though, when you spend that money on a manager, that renewal's going to be pretty pricey as well. And that's why I've kept Nicola, that's why I used Garitano. Garitano cost me 1,500 to renew. I think I've got Antonio Conte, and he is something like 16,000 or something absurd per renewal. Hence I don't really use them, so I've not really experimented with 3 in the back since the early days of the game. And I note that this manager's list has no 3 at the back. The air near my fingers by the white stripes. Any players who I've got my eye on who are on the loan contract list. One of Shaw's favourite, that dude, Wernbloom. Have I been reading that he doesn't get picked for Sweden and there's some kind of issue? But Shaw will tell you about that boy. Very, very much the utility player. I think he played everywhere for CSK. Argentinian centre forward. I can't mind his first name, is it Lutarius or something strange anyway. Martinez, Lawson, Stiri, Aquilani. Still knocking about, playing for Las Palmas these days, I believe. So yeah, not really much in the way of players I would want to. I mean, I suppose Wernbloom would be a wee temptation there, just to see what he could do. See if Shaw's not talking shit or not, eh? I kid, Shaw, I kid. But folks, I'm going to wrap up this particular stream. That was quite productive in the end. I'm happy with that. I liked how it rounded off there. The acquisition of Pizarro for a player like me is a desirable one, given how I'm set up, like I say. So happy with that. Another wee level 1er, I can stick him in that squad that's full of bronze ball players, do a little VComs and stuff, have a bit of fun with that. I think my next objective has to be working up GP for another 5 player slots and beyond. Thereafter, probably it will just be scout spins to just feed players. Still got my eye on that Galdino guy from Chievo Verona, centre midfielder. Could maybe come across him in some spins hopefully. If not, I can still, he's a low cost 100% acquisition in so much that I think I'd only need to buy a Chievo Verona. No. 2-star Germany, 2-star centre midfield, 2-star Serie A. Would do it there, I think. But yeah, we will wrap it up just as this song wraps up. Thanks to anyone who's tuned in. See you later.